Hello dear students, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are going to discuss Parabola, MSET and JEE questions. Let us have a discussion. The first question. The straight line x plus y equal to k plus 1 touches the parabola y equal to x into 1 minus x. If for what values of k this line touches the parabola. So first what we have to do here, given line you have to consider. The given line is x plus y equal to k plus 1. From this y make as a subject, y equal to k plus 1 minus x, and given parabola y is equal to x into 1 minus x. Wherever y is there in this, you have to replace with this value. So we will get k plus 1 minus x equal to x minus x square, actual multiplication, x into 1 minus x into x. Now all these values I am taking this side, x minus x square I am taking this side, x square plus x we can take this side, minus x, here already minus x is there, plus k plus 1 equal to 0, x square minus 2x plus k plus 1 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation. Compare with ax square plus bx plus c, a equal to 1, b equal to minus 2 and c equal to k plus 1. Since this line is tangent to parabola, tangent to this equation, whenever the line touches the parabola, here it is a quadratic equation now, whose discriminant goes to be 0. Discriminant of the quadratic equation we know that b square minus 4ac equal to 0. What is b here? Minus 2 whole square. Minus 4 into a value is 1 into c value k plus 1. So minus 4 into k plus 1 we can take the sign, 4 equal to 4 into k plus 1, 4 get cancelled, 1 equal to k plus 1, still 1 also get cancelled, that implies k equal to 0. Therefore when k equal to 0, this line is a tangent to the parabola. So k equal to 0, which is there in the second option. The next question. The value of p such that the vertex of y equal to x square plus 2px plus 13 is 4 units above x-axis is 2 plus or minus 4 plus or minus 5 plus or minus 3. So first the value of p such that the vertex of y equal to x square plus 2px plus 13. Observe the given equation of parabola y is equal to x square plus 2px plus 13. Whenever x is having square, that means x power here having square, the axis of the parabola is symmetric about y-axis. Therefore, the curve will be this is the parabola. This is the vertex of the parabola A that we are going to calculate now. Vertex is denoted by h comma k. We are going to get the values of h and k. So first this curve making into x minus h. Why? Because x is having square now. So to make the perfect square, y equal to x square plus 2px plus 13. To make the perfect square of this side, here x coefficient is 2p, that half of the x coefficient is 2p by 2 is p, that we have to square it, adding and subtracting. So here plus p square minus p square x square plus 2px plus p square is the expansion of x plus p whole square. The rest of the terms we can take this side. Minus p square we can take this side plus p square. Here already y is there. And 13 also we can take this side. Minus 13. After that, x plus p whole square, which is equal to, first you have to write y, minus 13 plus p square. To make this equation of the form x minus h whole square equal to y minus k, 4a into y minus k. So here this value we can write it as minus of even x plus p whole square, also x minus of minus p whole square, which is equal to y minus 13 minus p square. Now this equation you have to compare with x minus h whole square is equal to 4a into y minus k. For this type of parabola, h comma k is the vertex. Therefore, vertex of the parabola, capital A equal to h comma k. So by comparing, h is equal to minus p and k equal to 13 minus p square, that also 13 minus p square. After getting of this information, h comma k values are minus p, 13 minus p square. And here one information is there. The value of p is such that the vertex of this parabola is 4 units above x-axis. This is x-axis equation. This is obviously it is not y-axis, it is parallel to y-axis. This vertex is at a distance of 4 units above x-axis. From here to here it is 4 units. Whenever the distance from origin to the line which is parallel to x-axis is denoted by y coordinate. What is y coordinate here? Y coordinate of the vertex is equal to 4. It is not y coordinate. Y coordinate of, what is y coordinate in this? K. Therefore, k equal to 4, which is equal to 13 minus p square. So minus p square we can take this side. So 13 minus 4, p square equal to 9, p equal to plus or minus 3, root 9. So the value of p such that the vertex of this parabola is 4 units above x-axis. Based on this value only we are getting the value of p. So p value is plus or minus 3, which is there in the fourth option. So once again I will repeat here. This vertex is 4 units above the x-axis. Therefore, from here to here distance is the y coordinate of the vertex. Y coordinate of the vertex is k, that is equal to 4, which is also equal to 13 minus p square. So minus p square you can take this side, 4 we can take this side. So p square equal to 13 minus 4, which is equal to 9, p equal to plus or minus 3. The next question in this session. The equation of the tangents drawn from 1, 4 to the parabola y square equal to 12x, or these are the options. You remember that whenever y square equal to 4x curve is given and point is given, you can apply to get that equation of tangents. The equation of tangent with slope m to the parabola y square equal to 4ax is y equal to mx plus a by m. This is the formula for equation of tangent with slope m. The equation of tangent with slope m to the parabola y square equal to 4ax is y is equal to mx plus a by m. If you simplify, you will get m into mx, m square x, m LCM. If you take my, we are taking this side, minus my plus a equal to 0. What is given equation of parabola? Y square equal to 12x. Compare with this equation with y square equal to 4ax. 4a equal to 12, a equal to 3. So a value substitute in this, you will get m square x minus my plus 3 equal to 0. Equation 1 is passing through which point? 1, 4. X and y is there. Equation 1 passes through 1, 4. In place of x and y, substitute 1, 4. Then we get m square into 1 minus m into 4 plus 3 equal to 0. It is a quadratic equation. We have roots. So we can write it as m square minus 3m minus m plus 3 equal to 0. From these two m take common, from these two minus 1 take common. M into m minus 3 minus 1 into m minus 3 equal to 0. So m minus 1 into m minus 3 equal to 0. M equal to 1 and m equal to 3. So if we take m is equal to 1, you will get one of the equation of tangent. M is equal to 1. Then in this equation substitute 1 square into x minus y plus 3 equal to 0. If m is equal to 3, then 3 square, that means 9x minus 3y plus 3 equal to 0. Through dividing by 3, 3x minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So 3x minus y plus 1 equal to 0 and x minus y plus 3 equal to 0. X minus y plus 3 equal to 0 is the first option is there. 3x minus y plus 1 is also there. Is the first option. So first option is the right option. You have to remember these two very important things here. The equation of tangent with slope m to the parabola y square equal to 4ax is y is equal to mx plus a by m. The next question. Equation up to the locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to the parabola y square x square minus 4x plus 4y minus 8 equal to 0. First, the locus of point of intersection of perpendicular tangents. The locus of point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to the parabola is always represents a directric equation. What is the directric equation to the parabola y square equal to 4x, x plus a equal to 0. So similarly, this given equation of parabola reduced into the form of x is having square, no? So reduced into the form of x minus h whole square equal to 4a into y minus k. For this equation, you can calculate directric equation. That is the required locus. Among the options, you will get it. So now I am calculating that the equation of equation of directrix for the given equation of parabola. X square minus 4x plus 4y minus 8 equal to 0. Minus 8 I am taking this side. Even 4y also. So x square minus 4x equal to minus 4y plus 8. To make the perfect square here, we are adding and subtracting half of the x coefficient here, half of the square of x coefficient. X coefficient is 4, half of the x coefficient is 2 square. So we are adding on both sides. X square minus 4x plus 4 equal to minus 4y plus 8 plus 4. It is the expansion of x minus 2 whole square, which is equal to minus 4y plus 12. Take common minus 4. So minus 4 into y minus 3. X minus 2 whole square. This equation you have to compare with x minus h whole square equal to minus 4a into y minus k. and get the values of h, a and k. Here by comparing, h is equal to 2 and minus 4a equal to minus 4. So a equal to 1 and k equal to 3. For this type of equation, the directrix is directric equation y minus k minus a, y minus k minus a equal to 0. So y minus k value 3 minus a value 1. Therefore y minus 4 equal to 0. So y minus 4 equal to 0 is the third option. Why we are calculating directrix? The locus of point of intersection of perpendicular tangents to the parabola is the directrix. This is very important property. The locus of point of intersection of perpendicular tangents is equal to directrix. That is the reason we have calculated directric equation for the corresponding given equation of parabola. Y minus k minus a equal to 0 is the directric equation to the corresponding equation of parabola x minus h whole square equal to minus 4a into y minus k. The next question, a chord of parabola y square equal to 4x subtends a right angle at the vertex, then the tangents at the extremities of chord intersect on, these are the options, x plus a equal to 0, x plus 4a equal to 0, x plus 2a equal to 0, x plus 3a equal to 0. A chord of parabola y square equal to 4x subtends a right angle at vertex. So here y square equal to 4x parabola, it is the axis of the parabola. Here the point P of T1, we know that what is P of T1? AT1 square comma 2AT1. Here the point Q2, that means Q of T2, AT2 square comma 2AT2. Draw the tangents at the point P and Q. This is the tangent at P of T1 and tangent at P of Q of T2. If you join P and Q, it is a chord. This is the vertex of the parabola. Vertex of the parabola A. This chord, a chord of parabola, this is the chord equation, chord, stage word, chord equation, which makes subtends a right angle at the vertex. So here join A and P and A and Q, it makes a right angle at vertex. We know that it is a standard result. A chord makes a right angle at vertex. A chord right angle at vertex of the parabola. Then T1 T2 is equal to minus 4. This is the very important standard result. How it will be T1 T2 equal to minus 4? The doubt will arise automatically. AT1 P of T1 means what? AT1 square comma 2AT1. AT2 square comma 2AT2. A means vertex of the parabola y square equal to 4x. Vertex means always 0 comma 0 only, no? Whenever this chord makes a right angle at vertex, AP and AQ both are perpendicular only, no? So slope of AQ, first AP calculate, after that AQ. AP, slope of 2 points, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So 2AT1 divided by AT1 square. So one of the T1, AA get cancelled, 2 by T1. This is I am assuming that m1 slope of AQ. This point AQ. Here also same procedure, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So you will get T2 divided by A2 square. T2 get cancelled, A get cancelled, 2 by T2. Slope of second one, M2. Since this chord makes a right angle at vertex means the product of these two slopes equal to minus 1. So M1 into M2 equal to minus 1. So 2 by T1 into 2 by T2 is equal to minus 1. Cross multiply. 4 equal to minus T1 T2. T1 T2 is equal to minus 4. Now onwards we remember that a chord of parabola makes a right angle or subtends a right angle at vertex of the parabola. Then we have T1 T2 equal to minus 4. So after getting the result of T1 T2 equal to minus 4, here the question is, then the tangents at the extremities of the focal chord is T1 and T2. So these are the one tangent at T1 and T2. This is the another tangent at T2. What is the tangent equation in terms of parametric equation? Yt equal to x plus at square. So yt1 is equal to x plus at1 square. This is the equation of tangent at P of T1. Equation of tangent at Q of T2. Wherever T1 is there in this equation, you have to replace with T2. So yt2 equal to x plus at2 square. The point of intersection of tangents, that also we discussed in the previous sessions. The point of intersection of Pi means point of intersection of tangents of the parabola. Tangents of the parabola. Y square equal to 4ax at P of T1 and T2, Q of T2 is A T1 T2 comma A into T1 plus T2. This is the point of intersection of tangents to the parabola at P of T1 and T2 respectively. You remember that whenever this is x coordinate, this is y coordinate. X is equal to A T1 T2. Clearly you observe that. What is the value of T1 T2? Minus 4. So x is equal to A into minus 4. Minus 4 here we can take this sign. X plus 4a equal to 0. That means the tangents at the extremities of the chord intersect at the line. That means x plus 4a equal to 0. X plus 4a equal to 0, which is there in the second option. This type of questions are very important, conceptual questions. You have to practice these type of questions. The point of contact of the line kx plus y minus 4 equal to 0 with respect to the parabola y equal to x minus x square is, which of the option is going to get correct option? But here the line is kx plus y minus 4 equal to 0. Here twist is there. Suppose if we k value is unknown value, we can get directly substituting in that parabola as well as line, whichever the point is satisfying, we will get the answer. But before that, whenever the point of contact of the line with respect to the parabola, that means the line touching the parabola. So whenever the line touches the parabola, the discriminant of the quadratic equation goes to be 0. So first from the given line, kx plus y minus 4 equal to 0. That implies except y, remaining you can take this side, y equal to 4 minus kx. This line or straight line simply, and parabola y equal to x minus x square. So this y value, substitute in this curve, we will get 4 minus kx is equal to x minus x square, making into the quadratic equation form x square minus kx minus x plus 4 equal to 0. From these two take common minus x. So x square minus x into k plus 1 plus 4 equal to 0. Equation number 1 you can take. It is a quadratic equation, and comparing with ax square plus bx plus c, a value 1, b value minus of k plus 1 and c value is 4. Since this line, the point of contact of this line means this line touching the parabola y is equal to x minus x square, then the discriminant goes to be 0, because this line is tangent, touches or tangent to this parabola curve. So delta equal to 0. B square minus 4ac equal to 0. B square means minus of k plus 1 whole square. So we can write directly k plus 1 whole square. Minus 4 into 1 into 4 equal to 0. So k plus 1 whole square minus 4 into 4 minus 16, we can take this side, plus 16. That implies that k plus 1 whole square, k plus 1 equal to plus or minus root 16 plus or minus 4. K equal to plus or minus 4 minus 1. If we consider plus, you will get k value is 3. And if we consider minus, k value is minus 5. If the value of k is equal to 3, if the value of k equal to 3, k equal to 3, substitute in this equation, k equal to 3, then equation 1 implies that x square, k is equal to 3 means 3 plus 1, 4, minus 4x plus 4 equal to 0 by factorization, x square minus 3x minus x plus 4 equal to 0. Is it right? So, sorry. X minus 2 whole square expansion it is. X minus 2 whole square equal to 0. X is equal to 2. X is equal to 2, substitute in this k value and y is equal to, either in this parabola also can substitute, 2 minus 2 square, 2 minus 4, which is equal to y equal to minus 2. Therefore, the point of contact p of x comma y equal to p of 2 comma minus 2, which is there in the options, 2 comma minus 2. But once you can check according to the value of k equal to minus 5 also, whether it is having that, we will decide. If k equal to minus 5, then equation 1 implies that x square, k value minus 5, substitute in this, minus 5 plus 1 minus 4x, minus into minus plus, so plus 4x plus 4 equal to 0. It is also an expansion of x plus 2 whole square equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 2. When x is equal to minus 2, y value we can calculate from this parabola curve. Y is equal to minus 2 minus 4, minus 2 square. So y is equal to minus 2 minus 4, y equal to minus 6. Therefore, another point of contact p of x comma y equal to p of minus 2 comma minus 6. So minus 2 comma minus 6, there is no option in the given. So we can consider 2 comma minus 2. 2 comma minus 2 which is there in the second option. The next question. If the distance of 2 points P and Q on the parabola y square equal to 4x from the focus of parabola are 4 and 9 respectively, then the distance of point of intersection of tangents at P and Q are from the focus is. So if you draw the rough figure, you will get an idea. Y square equal to 4x. S is the focus. S is the focus. And P is any point on the parabola, as well as Q is also another point on the parabola. If the distance of 2 points from P and Q on the parabola from the focus, from here to here, it is the focus. From here to here distance is 4 units. From here to here distance is 9 units. They mention that. And the point of intersection of tangents at the point P and Q. From point P, you draw the tangent . and draw the tangent from point Q. So which are intersecting at the point T, capital T we are taking here. The point of intersection of these two tangents at the point P and Q. They are asking the distance of point of intersection of tangents at P and Q from the focus. They are asking the distance from point of intersection of tangents as well as focus. This distance they are asking. So now from here, draw that straightly, means ST they are asking. We have one standard result regarding this figure. ST square is equal to SP into SQ. From this, we want ST, distance from point of intersection of tangents and focus. So ST equal to square root of SP into SQ. Given SP value is 4 and SQ value is 9, square root of SP is equal to 4 into SQ value is 9. So root 36. Therefore, the distance from focus to the point of intersection of tangents is equal to 6. Distance from point of intersection of tangents and the focus is equal to 6 units, which is there in the second option. Thank you dear students for watching my channel. Please do subscribe and share to your friends and relatives. We will meet in the next video with a different type of questions in parabola and circles.